Hey everyone, Top 10 Ed here. Today we're diving into a topic that's on everyone's mind. What to do when the power goes out in 2025. People are saying it'll be the biggest blackout in history. Imagine cities plunged into darkness, no internet, no communication. It sounds like something out of a movie, right? But hey, it's always better to be prepared. We're talking about surviving the ultimate challenge, and trust me, you don't want to be caught off guard. Let's get into it. First things first, we gotta eat. When the grid goes down, your fridge is going to become a ticking time bomb. We're talking about stocking up on enough non-perishable food to last you at least a week, maybe even longer. Think canned goods, rice, beans, protein bars, anything that won't spoil. And don't forget about water, the elixir of life. You need at least a gallon per person per day. Trust me, you don't want to be caught thirsty in the dark. Imagine this. The power's been out for 3 days, your stomach is rumbling, and all you have is a half-eaten bag of chips. Not a good look. That's why you need to think ahead. Get yourself a bunch of those giant tubs of oatmeal, you know? The ones that could feed a small army. Throw in some dried fruit and nuts for flavour, and boom, you've got yourself a breakfast of champions, even when the world's gone dark. All right, so we've got food and water covered, but what about keeping the lights on? That's where a generator comes in handy. This bad boy can be a lifesaver, literally. It can power your essential appliances, like your fridge, some lights, maybe even a fan to keep you cool in the summer heat. But hold on, a generator isn't just a plug-and-play kind of deal. It's like a wild animal. You need to know how to handle it safely. We're talking about proper ventilation, fuel storage, the whole 9 yards. Trust me, you don't want to mess around with this stuff. Get yourself some expert advice, read the manual, and make sure you know how to use your generator like a pro. When the world goes dark, you don't want to be alone. It's like being in a horror movie, but instead of zombies, you're surrounded by darkness and uncertainty. That's why having a communication plan is crucial. Think walkie-talkies, a battery-powered radio, or even a good old-fashioned whistle to signal your location. Imagine this. You're separated from your family during the blackout. Panic sets in. You don't know where they are, how to reach them, or if they're even safe. But wait, you remember the walkie-talkies you packed. You pick one up, press the button, and hear their voices crackling through the static. Relief washes over you. You're connected. Let's face it, darkness can be scary. It's like all your childhood fears come crawling back to haunt you. But fear not, my friends, because we have the power to banish the darkness. We're talking batteries and flashlights, the dynamic duo of illumination. Seriously, you can never have too many batteries. They're like little powerhouses, ready to fuel your flashlights, lanterns, and anything else that needs a jolt. And speaking of flashlights, make sure you have multiple ones on hand, strategically placed throughout your home. Trust me, when the lights go out, you don't want to be stumbling around in the dark, tripping over furniture and stubbing your toe. All right, let's get real for a second. When disaster strikes, there's always a chance that someone might get hurt, and in those critical moments, knowing basic first aid can be the difference between life and death. We're not talking about performing open-heart surgery here, but knowing how to treat a cut, a burn, or even perform CPR can be a game changer. Think of it this way, you're a superhero in disguise. You might not have a cape and tights, but you've got the power to help those in need. So take a first aid course, learn the basics, and be prepared to be the hero of your own story. You know what they say? When the going gets tough, the tough get going. Till you find a manual can opener. Seriously, folks, don't underestimate the importance of this humble tool. When the power's out, your electric can opener is going to be about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Now imagine this, you're starving, you've got a can of delicious soup in your hands, but you can't open it. You try prying it open with a knife, but to no avail. Frustration sets in. You start questioning all your life choices. Don't let this be you. Get yourself a manual can opener and thank me later. We live in a digital age where our phones are practically extensions of ourselves. But what happens when the power goes out and our precious devices start blinking their last breaths? Panic, despair, not if you're prepared. We're talking about charging all your devices beforehand, like your phone, tablet, laptop, and even a power bank or two. Imagine this. The blackout hits and you're stuck with a dead phone. No more scrolling through social media, no more checking the news, no more playing Candy Crush to distract you from the impending apocalypse. Don't let this be your reality. Charge those devices, people. When the world's in chaos, information is golden. You need to know what's going on, where to find help, and when the power might come back on. That's where a battery-powered or hand-crank radio comes in handy. It's like a lifeline to the outside world, keeping you informed and connected. Imagine this. The power's been out for days and rumors are spreading like wildfire. Some say it's a terrorist attack, others say it's a solar flare. You're starting to lose hope. But then, you remember your trusty radio. You turn it on, and a calm, reassuring voice fills the air. The announcer gives you the latest updates, dispels the rumors, and tells you what to do next. Relief washes over you. You're not alone. Depending on where you live and what time of year it is, a power outage can mean sweltering heat or bone-chilling cold. We're talking about extreme temperatures that can be dangerous, even deadly. That's why you need a plan to stay warm or cool. Think blankets, extra clothing layers, sleeping bags, fans, and even portable heaters, if you have a safe way to use them. And don't forget about your furry friends. They need to stay warm or cool too. Imagine this, the power's out, and it's the middle of winter. The temperature inside your home is plummeting, and you can see your breath in the air. You're shivering uncontrollably, your teeth are chattering, and you can't feel your toes. Don't let this be your reality. Be prepared for any weather eventuality. All right, let's talk about your getaway vehicle. When the power's out, gas stations might not be operational, and if you need to evacuate or just drive to a safer location, a full tank of gas is essential. It's like having a golden ticket to freedom. Imagine this. The power's been out for days and things are getting desperate. You decide to pack up your car and head to your parents' house, which is a few hours away. You get in your car, turn the key, and nothing. The gas tank is empty. You slap your forehead in frustration. You could have avoided this. Don't be caught unprepared. Keep that gas tank full, my friends. That's it for today, folks. Make sure you're prepared and stay safe out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips and tricks. See you next time.